All right, good morning, guys, YouTube people, world, whoever. I think it's birds making that noise, but it sounds like a cat. I don't know. Anyway, this is just a recap of what I've done. I threw some beef jerky, some old beef jerky that was in my car out there, and for the ravens, or people call them crows. But crows are small, ravens are big, and crows live east, mostly eastern states, I believe, what I've been told. Anyway, recap of what I've done. So I was going to take the Yamaha for a ride. However, the battery is completely drained. I don't think I need to go in there. Anyway, yeah, first thing when I got home, pulled that front differential out of the transmission, out of the extra transmission. That's sitting right here. Threw it on a cart, got rid of the pallet to give me more room. Started bringing dirt bikes in. I did pull the bearings off of this front differential with this bearing tool kit. Pretty cool little bearing tool. I don't have much information on it other than it's a Vever. It's a serial number, but anyway, it's a pretty cool bearing, puller, instead of the kind that goes around the bearing like this, and then you take the two bolts and pull it. This one encapsulates the bearing, kind of grabs the bottom of the bearing and pulls it straight up. Pretty cool. Worked really good on one side of the diff. Other side of the diff did damage the bearing a little bit, which kind of sucks because guy called me yesterday that has the bearings, that is supposed to have the bearings, that said, oh yeah, we get any bearing, every bearing. And I told him, well, they're impossible to find. He's like, nah, we got it, no big deal. So I was like, all right, cool. Anyway, he says it's a proprietary bearing that you can't get. So he's gonna call a bearing manufacturer and see what it would cost to make bearings. But anyway, got the bikes cleaned up and in the garage. This one had a lot of the graphics peeling, like it's peeling again. Probably gonna have to apply some like rubber cement or something and heat them back up. Bike fires right up. This bike's good. My bike, it is getting valve adjustments. I'm not doing it. My buddy's doing it because he was bored and he needed something to do. So I was gonna tear my bike apart. I got an 05 CRF 450. I was gonna tear my bike apart, but then he texted me. He's like, hey, don't do it. Let me do it. So he already got into the valves, figured out which shims we need, and he ordered them in a carburetor rebuild kit. So, yeah, anyway, of course, got a mess of tools up here, because I did serpentine belt, serpentine belt tensioner, and some pulleys on the Sprinter van. Pulled some weeds right here, and bought a new battery for the tractor. Had, I think it was 20 something ton of dirt. I ended up putting some dirt over there in front of our gate. Tractor fired right up, of course. Old Yanmar did give it a wash. one day I'd like to restore it. But anyway, did that. Took recycling stuff. Had some old wiring from the panel, from solar, from cars, from Project Crack Pipe. Installed the caps. I really like the caps. I might take all these off because they do pull out. They pull off. And I might pull all those out and maybe blast them and then paint them, or get the dimensions. I might pull one out now, get that dimension inside there, and see if I can't order some sort of plug. I think that's what I'll do after this video. But I tried taking the hitch out of the truck. It no budge. Obviously it's a sliding gooseneck fifth wheel hitch, so I have a gooseneck receiver hole in here, so this fifth wheel goes into my gooseneck, and you pull the pin, obviously put the hitch in there and then push the pin back in, and then there's a bolt that's in there right there. You got to loosen it, obviously, or tighten it. Once you put this in, you put the pin through, tighten the bolt, it snugs it up, keeps it in the truck. But anyway, I hooked it up to the trailer and tried pulling it off, but I think the toolbox is in the way because I was going to take the truck to work. Good thing I didn't load the truck because they're already moving us. We went from Roseville. They went from Roseville yesterday to Stockton. And then now they're going from Stockton to the Bay Area, Oakland, Hayward, or whatever. They're going over there. We're going over there. I'm not there yet, but because I took a couple of days off. So I was going to take the truck because I was going to go to Stockton and stay in a hotel, so I didn't need to sleep in a vehicle. And I said, you know what? I can't get this out. Somebody's gonna steal this junk in Stockton because they're tweakers, and they'll rip because it's aluminum. So whatever I got it attached, however I got it attached, those tweakers, they're on meth and PCP and whatever. They'll just rip this thing right out and put it on their shoulder and walk away. But anyway, so yeah, I was trying to take this out, but hooked it up to the trailer. Lifted it up. I ran out of lift. Got it up about that far. Probably need to go another 2 inches, but I just gave up. I said, I don't care. So, drove the truck another 400 and something miles. I didn't really do anything to the truck besides drive it. Sprinter van, like I said, I did serpentine belt, mass airflow sensor, serpentine belt, tensioner, and pulleys, and spray foamed everything. I know it looks ugly, but once it's covered, you won't really notice it. Oh, what is all this? Wait, what? What's going on in here? Uh-oh. Getting to look like something. Do have gaps. That was gonna be loud. I do have gaps. I don't know if I'm gonna do some trim. I don't know. But I'm one guy. It was hard holding this junk up here, but sounds like a car's pulling in my driveway, but it's not. I do want this, so I want this to match these lines here. This is just dirty, and then obviously I'd have to just clean this up. I do have the trim on, got a bunch of the insulation. This is a monstrous water heater that I don't know if I'm going to use. I hung it up just to see. There's a water tank in here. It's probably where the water tank's gonna go. So, jeez, almost broke it, did that. Don't want to break that, need it. Got spray foam all over everything. Good thing is that still has a clear film on it, so I can just rip that off. Anyway, yeah, so this might stay here just because I'm going to have a cabinet in here. I might do a sink here, then the sink water can drain down there. Sink water drain there. The shower, I'll probably put a drain somewhere in here. And they'll both drain into a gray tank on the bottom. Won't have a black tank on, well, I have a black tank, but I won't have a poop tank on this van. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna I'm gonna take this sheet off and I'm gonna make these lines match. I didn't think about the lines. So I want these lines to match kind of there. So I'll have to do some measuring, some offset measuring. To be honest, I don't know if I can, because I think they're all different sizes. This piece here is larger than this piece. Yeah. Yeah, because I think this piece is larger than this piece. I might have to leave this one here. I was thinking on just taking this panel off and putting it on the back side of this one, because obviously you're not going to see that back panel, but I do want a panel. My plan was to do the shower. I have the material. It's a plastic, fiberglass or plastic stuff. So that's not going to happen because I had to trim all this, do all this. Got this wall's secure. That wall is secure as good as going to get. Flexes a lot, but yeah, do have ambient lighting in here. So this is on the van switch. This is solar. This fan is always on, constantly on. So I'm testing my batteries and my solar. Down here, this is all going to be just storage. It's probably going to be storage or cabinets, you know, up to here, which is why I'm not finishing from there down. Mainly because this is going to be a bed, and then that's going to drop off. I might run a piece here. Yeah, I might run a piece down here because this is where my refrigerator slash ice chest refrigerator thing's going to go. But anyway, yeah, so this is what I was doing for the past like 2 or 3 days. This ceiling was a pain in the butt. I had to do the wiring for the lights. Anyway, is what it is. So I do have lights. So that's a shower light. And then the whole van light. If you guys see my other video. But yeah, I'll probably end up having to do some sort of trim. I did do the LED strip where this seam is. And then I did the other LED strip back here where these two seams are. So I did line these marks all up. But like I said, I don't think if I can, I don't think I'll be able to get these marks where I want them to be as far as, let's see, if we go there, that's where the marks are. So that's off. If I turn it around, yeah, see, this mark here and this mark here, they don't match up. Yeah, because they're all different sizes. So that's probably 8 inches, 6 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, and so on. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Yep. So I'm done for this week with the van. Door sounds solid. I like it. Did hose down and move the Mercedes. I did clean the windows and stuff. I pulled the little trailer out of there. I don't even know if you guys know I have this whole trailer. You might if you are an old-time subscriber. But I cleaned the toy hauler out. Toy hauler's all cleaned out. First sale. Trying to trade it for a dirt bike, an orange dirt bike. Did throw more trash in here, so loaded the trailer full of scrap metal, scrap steel that was already here. The old Yamaha roll cage, the cut up fenders for this. Had some cut up fenders and whatever, but this is the trailer that I had sitting over there that I was gonna do stuff to. I was gonna put the bumper on it, never did that. And yeah, I was gonna try to get a wider axle so that it fits a little better, but anyway, I ended up cleaning all this out because it had a bunch of Project Crack Pipe chassis parts on it. Well, not chassis, but the 91 Chevy, the cab that was on there. So I loaded the cab on the trailer and yeah, took it to the scrapyard, which is why this is all shiny. And yeah, I think that's probably not all I did. Oh yeah, I think I did this. I remade this into a welding cart. Got rid of it off of this cart. I probably should have just left it on the cart. But my plan was I was going to put the fifth wheel hitch on this cart and make it movable, portable, so that I can move it. Yeah, so all this is new because this is all out of the toy hauler. My spare wheel and tire for the Yamaha, the old wheels, old tires for the Yamaha. Yeah, I just moved a bunch of stuff, created more space, caused less space. But anyway, that's like the dirt. That's the same dirt that I got that I had to move, except for this was I think a 20-ton dump truck. And the front was a belly dump, so it dumps from the bottom. But anyway, put some dirt here, put some dirt over there. I took more of this this material that I had a pile right there. I took that and brought it in the front. Drove the truck some more, drove it some more, drove it some more. Had a bunch of fencing material here. I probably should have just threw that on there. I probably should have thrown that on there. Oh well. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. I do have this. I bought that when I bought these cards. I was gonna set it up, but now I'm limited on room. Sorry, I keep doing this, but that's my hand gesture to basically, yep. Well, it sucks. Anyway. Alright, guys, I'm gonna clean these tools real quick and put them away, hopefully. And yeah, oh, I might have found my problem with my red light on my truck. This part right here. So I don't know where it's at, but I took it apart. There was all kinds of corrosion coming out of here. And when I took it apart, one of the little diodes or whatever that's in there was completely eaten up. So I brushed it and one of them just fell off. So I think that's the problem. But, alright guys, gotta go. Gotta get to work. I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll keep you guys posted on what's happening. If I get a bike, if I trade, whatever, you guys will know. See you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, do what you guys do. Later.